Thanks, Joe. Anybody else want to speak on the growth policy?
Hello, everyone. Jamie Gogan, 4500 Two Bear Trail. Question about whether or not there's interest in adding context of wildlife corridors, or wildlife crossings. Some of these may be more in the county. I live up by Skiles Lake, so there's quite a lot of animals getting hit right there as you ascend up the hill. And I know that's a major corridor for wildlife with the water at the lakes there and then going north. So I just wanted to know if that was something that you guys would be willing to add to consideration for the overall.
So as far as adding to consideration, it is going to be considered. The visioning maps, you know, there were a few that talked about wildlife corridors. Nobody really gave me a specific area.
Yeah.
I have data that came from, I was going to say Fish and Wildlife Department of, yeah, Fish, Wildlife, and Parks. I have data that's not available to the public. Yeah. I actually had to sign for it, that shows areas of wildlife in and around the city and where it's detected and what the corridors are. Obviously, people don't want hunters going out there shooting and finding out where all the elk are. Dave. So when we get to the hazards and natural resources section, we're going to be looking at that kind of thing. I know there's been a discussion. Dave kind of talked to me about, you know, whether or not there needs to be some wildlife crossings. In Colorado, where I come from, there's a couple of areas where when wildlife is detected, it flashes one of these pedestrian lights on the street and it tells you that wildlife has been detected in the area. So absolutely, not part of this, but 100%, Jamie.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Jamie. Excuse me. Anybody else want to speak about the growth policy? Okay. All right. Back to
Gordon again, 535 Colorado. In reference to the wildlife, I was just reading city code, and there isn't any protection for deer in the town, in our codes. So, can we start getting rid of some of them? I haven't got any plants left. I mean,
we are working with Fish, Wildlife, and Parks to come up with a wildlife plan for the deer. It's been an ongoing process. Just same kind of thing that happened in Libby, that because the threat of CWD is present, and we are currently working with Fish, Wildlife, and Parks to come up with a plan.
Okay, yeah, in 20 years they will be permanent residents.
It's sort of a sore spot to me because I hit a deer in front of the Safeway and caused $8,000 on my truck. Just got it fixed. So I'm very aware of the deer and whitefish, unfortunately.
Okay, anybody else?